All right, so Tory Lanez dropped a new website. Okay, his attorneys they put together um this with basically all the suppressed evidence that proves Tory Lanez is innocent. All right, the truth uncovered. All right, so for best viewing, please turn your phone and refresh the page if you're on mobile. All right, so cool. Let's get to this. Let's get through this. All right. Fact check list. Megan told the police she stepped on glass, not shot. Video and officers confirm Megan stepped on a glass bottle, not hit by gunfire. Sean Kelly testified two women fought in the street, one fire first. Tory was still in the car. Kelsey tested positive for gunshot residue. Her DNA was never tested against the gun. Kelsey received free rent for a year after the shooting. Who paid and why? EJ said an object in the girl's luggage looked like a gun. Megan claims she spoke out in response to Tory, but the, but the timeline proves she went public first. Tory's DNA was not found on the magazine, only 0.01% on the gun, statistically irrelevant. 90% of the DNA on the gun belonged to an unknown male, not Tory. Wow, an unknown male. That's crazy. Tory's jail call apology was about the drama of sleeping with two friends, not a shooting. Tory has repeatedly said, "I would never do anything like this." No bullet fragments on X-ray, no nerve damage, no fractures, no joint trauma in Megan's medical records. The bullet fragments were lost and never presented at trial. Persecutors misused Tory's rap lyrics, tattoos, and uncharged allegations to sway the jury. Kelsey's story changed multiple times. She admitted to lying under pressure. Megan's own timeline and injuries don't match the story of a shooting. Please note, Tory was not on probation at the time of the incident. He wasn't a felon, nor did he have a criminal record before this case. The owner of the gun has been sealed and has never been determined. The bottom line, the facts don't add up. The case against Tory Lanez is built on shifting stories, missing evidence, and lies. Tory Lanez did not shoot Megan Thee Stallion. All right, table of contents. In her own words, I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they're saying that. Why they're saying that.
I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that.
Why they saying that? You said it yourself. You said it yourself. Stepping into the truth. Glass or gunshot. The following video show. Okay, so let's peep game. Oh, so that's Megan down there. Hold on. How do I make this where y'all can see it? There we go.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I really cannot go to jail. Okay. I cannot have that on my image. Okay. So how did that happen to you? But glass? Where? Where we were coming from? I'm not from here, so okay.
Interesting. Interesting. Protecting her image. But I will say also, because again, I'm trying my best to be a fair person here. There's two ways to look at that. One, yes, she was trying to cover up for the fact that she did get like grazed or whatever, possibly. Or two, because she said she stepped on glass wherever they were coming from. Not that she stepped on glass recently, but that's neither here nor there.
Shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatch.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened to the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you've been told.
And then there's some cash over. Looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay, and then do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself. Okay. Getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So the front is better then.
Right.
Well.
Wait, what was this officer finna say? This officer said, "Well," why does it stop there? Like, where's the rest of the body cam footage? Oh, it broke right. Oh, it broke right there. Right here. I don't know if y'all can. But right here, where I'm circling my mouse, this is where it broke at. And then she's finna step out. This is her foot. Oh, she stepped on the glass. Yeah, I heard it. Oh, she stepped on the glass. Yeah, but yeah. She definitely stepped on the glass right there. All right. She cut herself when she stepped out. Oh, she cut herself. Yeah. Officers aren't stupid. Officers aren't like, okay, we give police a lot of shit, but at the same time, their ability in the moment to see what's happening, recorded and like report it, is pretty fucking good. And these are professional people. Yeah, these are professional people. They're professionals. In her own words, the police was being so rude. Huh?
I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy.
Oh, God. Let's see. Police. All right, let's see what was said. Why are you stepping on so much glass? She said she stepped on glass the other day. I tried to keep it off the internet, but Megan spoke first.
So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet.
But the timeline shows she spoke to the first. Let's read these. Nothing negative at this. That's why I didn't want to say any nothing in the first place. This would have never came out if Tory wouldn't have never went to the internet telling everybody his side of the story. Terrible, because I didn't want to say anything in the first place, so I only did not say anything. But now you want to get ahead of it and make yourself look like some type of victim. Question: why did you not say anything in the first place? The court. I think we've already covered that. Sustain. What was your plan when this first happened, as far as what you would say? I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't want it to go anywhere. I'm embarrassed. I know you told the police that you stepped on broken glass about 4 days later. Did you come forward to the police and tell who shot you? Yes. And was that to a detective? Yes. And in those 4 days, what brought about the change of heart? I had a change of heart because I saw online that he had tried to start getting ahead of the story and put it on uh, a bunch of different narratives on what happened. So how did that make you feel? All right, so let's look at this timeline. Megan posts about being shot. Megan names Daystar to the police. Uh, Megan's emotional IG live about Tory Lanez situation. Megan publicly names Daystar as the shooter. To my fans, I'm sorry for my silence. Daystar spoke on IG live response to Megan. Yeah, like, and I was there in real time, and I'll tell you, like, Megan was the one talking. She was the one online. Like, Tory was a ghost. Tory was a fucking ghost. You could not find dude. You couldn't see him. Wasn't no quarantine radio. Wasn't no nothing. I never put my hands on anybody.
I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy. It shouldn't have escalated. Right. That it did. So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said dance. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times.
But that's not even what happened at all. Like, you got into a fight with your homegirl. You got into it, like, and see this type of stuff is why, like, because it's unnecessary lying. It's unnecessary. It is so hard for me to believe, Megan. It is incredibly hard because you're lying about stuff that you don't need to lie about. If she would have came out and said, "Look, me and my homegirl, we got into a fight or whatever," then somehow there was a gun and there was shots fired at me, we could fill in the rest of the blank because she could just go, "I'm drunk. I don't know which one of them shot me." Hey, it's up. It's up. It's up. And then if the jury then convicts Tory, it's like, well, he's the one that shot her. That's it. That's it. But because she lied, and then she's also lied about whether or not they were in a relationship or whatever, like, it's crazy. Like she's bleeding and all that, got a knot on her head. Who is this? I ain't never went to the police with no names. I thought a bitch that got her chain snatched, caught a loss, had something to say. Hey, huh? But you did.
The people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police.
Yeah, there's a witness, but Sean Kelly's testimony is completely different.
They shot out of the car?
Well, the windows were open, that's why it sounded like either way. I know they were on my side. The girl opened the door, two girls fighting, and then they shot. And she got out of the car and crawled over.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is testimony stuff we already know. And this is the rest of the Sean Kelly stuff.
The doors of the Escalade open, and the girl come out and pull open the passenger door and started screaming and yelling at somebody in the car.
So the girl who came out of the passenger, you're talking about the front passenger?
No, the rear.
The rear passenger. So the girl comes out of the rear passenger and she goes to the front passenger?
Yes.
And she opens up the car door?
Yes.
And then what happens?
They start they're screaming and shouting at each other and they start fighting.
The two girls?
Yeah, I can see one like feet coming out trying to kick her and the other one's fighting, and then the passenger gets out.
So the girl who does the punching and the kicking is the girl that comes out of the back passenger?
Can we stop there? Because I don't want to. I'll tell you, and then I want to go. My son's on his own.
Yeah, I understand. And it's loud with the cars.
I don't really want to. So basically, the car stopped. Girl in the back got out, started screaming, shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, but pulled it so sort of viciously that that's why I presume the driver got out. She starts screaming, she starts hitting the girl. The girl then had to start, her feet come out, she started to kick the girl away. On the passenger, they get out, they start fighting here. They start fighting. The driver comes around and tries to sort of break it up. It gets a bit more violent. And between them, the girl then climbs back into the front driver passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy?
He's in the back.
He's in the back of the car? Okay.
Okay.
Then
You know what's crazy though? He's in the back on the opposite side of the car because it's established that they're on the right side of the car, the passenger side. He's on the left. She's trying to say that this dude somehow that's why her testimony don't line up, because when she first said how she got shot, she said she was standing up in front of the car. She was walking away and he started shooting at her over the passenger window saying, "Dance, bitch." But it don't line up with nothing this man said. Nothing this man said at all.
Then the gun. Then the girl shoots herself. So the driver's door's open.
And you're seeing the girl shoot?
Can I help you? I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and shooting into the car. That's what it looked like to me. But it was dark, and I'm above, so. But then the guy gets out again from the back.
So he got out. He got out once they were shooting. I'm not gonna read those statements. Y'all can read them if y'all want to. Testimony. Let's see what else is on this website. Yeah. This is the part I want to get to.
Shooting from the car. He is standing up over the window, shooting.
But clearly, that's not what happened because the guy would have saw it because he has a pure. It's like looking at a basketball game and you're trying to tell me LeBron James dunked when I'm looking at LeBron James at the 3-point line. You're not going to convince me of that. It's not happening. He's not the guy that just dunked. No, all black people don't look alike. Let's see what else we got. Why would I lie?
Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth.
Why would you lie? Like, dude, you lied about a bunch of stuff. So you tell me, why would you lie? You're omitting information. That's lying. Like, I hate when women do that. They don't think omitting information is lying. No, that is lying. That is categorically lying. If you're not telling the whole truth, you're lying. This is what it is. Now, the defense copy of the text said, help, Tory shot Meg, 911, right? She texted this, right? But my thing is, this is at like 4:27 a.m. or whatever, which makes sense. But the publicly shared version said, help, Tory shot Meg and handled me, 911. Like, that doesn't even make sense. This random security. This is the most random security camera foot. I'm sorry. This is the most random community. Like, what is this watching? Why do you have this camera set up in your living room like this? Why? Why? But as you can see, this lines up with what the dude said. Somebody shot, and then you can hear like audio of people yelling and stuff, and then yeah. You thought the doctors were police.
I get to the hospital. The doctors do X-rays on my feet. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet. Got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them like, no, I didn't know I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like I've never.
Why would you think the doctors are the police? That doesn't even make sense. Doctor. So here's my issue, right? With all of this, right? So here's this doctor on the 12th, right? Describes injury as a laceration from broken glass. There's no mention of a gunshot wounds, fragments, ballistic trauma. He also described Megan as pleasant and no acute distress. Then diagnosed bilateral gunshot wounds based on imaging. He removed 3 small fragments under general anesthesia and called the wounds superficial, yet performed surgery. Claimed fragments were bagged and given to police. Doctor and plastic surgery described wounds as superficial and cleanly closed. X-ray showed no fractures, minimal residual shrapnel. Dr. Howe treated for cellulitis infection, discharged without mention of ballistic trauma. Let's see. The 3 bullet fragments were saved, packaged according to the standard protocol, passed off to appropriate authorities. Was then obtained bilateral feet, demonstrating successful removal of the major bullet fragments. There were tiny fragments retained missile that were noted. However, they were too small to attempt retrieval. At preliminary hearings, detectives stated bullet fragments were missing. Prosecutors later claimed LAPD had them, and inconsistency suggesting evidence mismanagement or miscommunication. Prosecutors claim LAPD still has the bullet fragments allegedly removed from Megan's foot, yet during preliminary hearing, Detective Ryan stated the fragments were missing. If LAPD had the fragments, why did the lead investigator testify in this manner? The bullet fragments, which were allegedly removed from Megan's ankles, they can't be located. Correct. What? Bro, this case is messy, man. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, she's too famous to try and lie like this. She's in the club. You're supposed to just duck off, but she went to the club anyway, and with an ace bandage only on her one foot. Like, there was no bilateral.
Address that the incident occurred, the shooting happened?
Nah, I don't know the address, bro. I was just trying to help my girlfriend. 1 second, bro.
Stay right here for me, bro.
Let go.
Hey, we got an ambulance coming for her, okay? Hey, bro, step up right here. We got an ambulance coming for her, all right?
Just a quick question.
It'll be good.
Have any injuries on you?
No, I don't.
You need an R.
I will come for your friend, okay?
All right.
Do you want to talk about what happened tonight? Your girl to safety?
Prosecutor intended to use Tory Lanez rap lyrics, tattoos, and uncharged prior incidents to prejudice the jury. Mentioning Tory Lanez' right to not testify potentially violated his constitutional protections. Tory Lanez' choice to testify or not is a protected constitutional right. The fact that a defendant does not testify on his own behalf should not be fodder for the courts, nor an interpretation of guilt. Justice requires clarity, fairness, and facts, not assumptions. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. That's the evidence. So look, you can go to 36hourslater.com and you can view this for yourself without me and come to your own conclusion. Like, again, and I'm gonna say this. I'm not okay with how this case planned out because there's too much lying, too many inconsistencies. I can't do it. But if you want to think he did it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But just know, like, things look weird. It's too many inconsistencies. And when I was first covering the trial, I don't have those videos on my channel anymore. But when I first covering the trial, like, it was super inconsistent, mad inconsistent. It didn't make sense. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.